Hey survivalists, welcome to Berry86 Gaming, your home for early access survival games and tough as nails strategy challenges. We take on brutal winters, scarce resources, and no second chances. If you're into survival done the hard way, you're in the right place. Today we're kicking off a brand new Banished series on hard mode with no mercy. One bad decision could wipe out the town. Our new settlement is called Stoneheart Hallow, a small band of exiles carving out a life from nothing. So let's dive in. First things first, let's get out the area. So we got a lake to the north, a river to the east, and a dense forest to the southwest. And there's no hills for mining. It was like it's a workable start, but only if we adapt fast. So before start swinging an axe or building houses, I want to check our bearings using three key panels. On first, the town info window. This is our command center. It tracks population, inventory, and food stores. Uh, Stoneheart Hollow begins with 8 children, or my apologies, 8 adults and 4 children, and about 600 potatoes. And enough for now, but it'll vanish fast if we don't secure food productions. Our second window will be the event log. It's a small, but it's our village newsfeed. It shows birth, deaths, shortages, construction, and it's all shows up here. Miss a warning, and it could turn into disaster before we even noticed. And finally, we do got the profession panel. This is where we assign jobs. With so few workers early on, we'll be swapping roles constantly based on what's most urgent. Keeping this open lets us react quickly when priorities shift. So, first priority is shelter. I am placing 4 wooden houses right now, and I'll place a fifth one later on with 8 the adults and the 4 children that ensure every family has a home. Build fear and you risk homelessness, slower child growth, or even people freezing to death in winter, which I've done before. Next, I'm going to place a stockpile on south of the cart for efficient handling, and a woodcutter's hut next to the stockpile. On hard mode, we start with almost no firewood and only a small, well, we don't start with small log pile. Wish we did. If we don't get firewood production running immediately, people will freeze in their brand new homes, and it may happen faster than I think. Um, I'm also going to assign professions with 2 builders and 1 woodcutter for now, and the remaining villagers will stay as our laborers, hauling stone, logs, and iron from the nearby area, basically down where I'm going to put my forest cluster here shortly. Um, so now let's talk about the food. Since we don't start with crops or on livestock on hard, our main options is the forest cluster, which is a guider's hut, hunter's hut, and forester's hut working together in a dense woodland. I'm placing these buildings to the southwest of town where the forest is thickest. That'll be our long-term food zone. But for now, I'm pausing all of them so we don't have the manpower or materials yet. Shelter and firewood is first. Food production comes next. If I'm very desperate for food, I'll probably just make a fishing hut um, to get fish that way in a temporarily. That's cheaper. With our forest cluster now completed, I'm going to let the game run a few minutes and reply to some comments that I had on my last video. I do apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. First, blank on a vertical row, 41, 43. I'm trying to correct what you said about blowing to the microphone. I basically have added some filters to like be Barry has mentioned. I've also got a new mic to be honest as well. It looks like but back to the game. Looks like our houses are getting completed. We got one, almost 2 of them completed. Uh, based on the calculations I've done, it looks like I will need to build a fifth house, and one of the children, Christina, has grown into an adult, is now one of our laborers. I may follow her in the next video, to be honest. We are running low on firewood. Uh, Potatoes are okay right now. And it is in the spring. I'm tool supplies are holding for now, but we'll need a blacksmith soon. I was just putting down the blacksmith building. I'm also going to be placing the tailor building right next to the blacksmith. I'm going to place them both in pause mode because it's too expensive to run or even build right now, so we don't have enough supplies. At least until for the tailor, until we got leather or wool, and leather will come from the hunting, wool from sheep when I get them. Ooh, our potato supply is dropping fast. I will definitely need to make a fishing hut in the next video just to have some kind of food. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a fishing hut. So it looks like I am actually putting that next house down in a moment. We do have all 4 houses going. And I'm getting warnings of low firewood since we only have like 78 right now, if I'm reading this right. So here's where we're at the end of the video. With Stoneheart Hallow, we have now 5 houses, 4 built. We have firewood capabilities going, secured. Our food buildings are planned. I will be adding a fishing hut in the next video, and assigning 1 labor, which I really can't afford to it, just to get some kind of food in. We are on. Oh, we had 2 new childs born. Make that 3. That'll help out. Also, next video, I will be unpausing the Gatherings hut and the Forester's hut so that they can help. If I had the resources, I will try and get the Hunter's hut up as well. If I can, I will delay the fishing hut. But we'll be starting our food production then. Right now, our tools and our clothing are fine, so we can starve off until probably spring of next year on those. And if luck's on our side, no one will die in year 1, but I have very bad luck. And based on what I'm seeing, I just lost someone. We just lost Amelia the Builder. I do want to thank you for watching. If you liked me or to follow a specific villager, maybe one of the builders, woodcutters, or future hunters, drop their names in a comment and I'll track their story in the upcoming video. And if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to Berry86 Gaming for more Banished, 7 Days to Die, No One Survived, Super Micro Similar, and other survival strategy games. And until next time, stay warm, stay sharp, and remember, in Banished, every life counts.